Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T92 HMC. It's the Tier 10 American SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Serene Coast, and it's under the command of Mikas Zezas. Well, last time we saw Mikas, he was actually playing the 212A and he had an epic game on Mountain Pass. Well, this one, he's now in the big boy. Biggest gun in the game, no doubt. 24 centimeters. 1300 alpha, penetrating 60mm of armor, and yep, he does. He knocks down the camp, which all the good players will do. You don't leave the camp standing because it can be an obstruction to hitting an enemy who happens to be camping behind it. Now, they didn't make many of these big boys, only 5 of them. They made them off the hull of the T26 E3, the Eagle. And, well, it's basically a Pershing hull with a huge gun on it, which makes it a bit slow, but it does have a very, very big alpha damage. And, well, Tier 10 game, and you can see there's an EBR 105. There's a bit of vermin in the game, yeah. I'm afraid the EBRs are nothing but vermin. And Wargaming is going to have to remove them eventually, or neuter them. I think they'll probably neuter them in the end. Okay, well, he's looking for a target that's stationary, and you can't have a better target than a Death Star. Or is it a Death Star? No, it's not a Death Star. It's an FV215B, which is the heavy tank version on the FV215B hull. Oh, brilliant! 601 hit points. Non-penetrating shot, but it did do a huge amount of damage, and he's relocated after taking that shot because this is a very well-known RT firing position. And if the enemy is looking for him to counter battery him, then that would be the easiest place to fire at. The enemy Arty, by the way, is about chat 155.58. Now this Arty does have a rather long reload time. It's normally about 45 seconds. And well, you can see that Mikas Zezas doesn't have premium consumables. In fact, one of his slots is empty. Oh, beautiful double header on that one. 60 TP took the shot for a massive 500 hit points, but the 343 came off the FV215B at the same time, making the best use of splash. This shell really does splash the Arty, and he's actually now firing premium rounds because these enemy tanks are bunching together. 14.5 is the burst radius. Now, he has got an IS-7 making his way directly towards him. Just been tracked, I think. Oh, he's been spotted. Needs to move straight away. If that Batchat has rounds in his gun, in his magazine, ready to go, he will fire them. And he made it as if he was going to go around that corner, but then stopped, changed direction, and he's now dialing in on the IS-7. Beautiful shot. Wipes out the IS-7. 277 hit points. Changes position straight away. Because, of course, the enemy Arty player, if he was watching, would be looking for the tracer, and seeing that tracer would fire at that spot. But you can see Mikas Zezas is now finding a new firing position. Okay, that FV215B is still there, which is testament to the fact that it's actually quite a good, tough tank. It's got an engine up front, crew compartment in the turret and at the back, basically. Looking like he's going to go for the 60 TP. I would go for the 60 TP as well. It's probably one of the better tanks in the game. Gets another direct hit on him for 515. Damages the 215B and kills the E50M. So in that one shot, he did 3 amounts of damage. And look, he's picking up masses of stun assists at the same time. Because they're heavily stunned and there's not a lot they can do about it. In fact, those tanks have now gone down. So, we are now 4 tanks up on the enemy. You can see a mouse there, but... Ooh, T95 E6 on the move, trying to rapidly retreat. Mikas Zezas is going to be loaded temporarily. Yep, fires around in snapshot. Trying to get that T95. Changing position. Doesn't really matter about knocking trees down so long as he keeps moving. Should never knock down a tree if you're going to be staying in a position, and try not to knock down trees when you're actually on the move, en route, because it will allow somebody to follow your path and see exactly where you are moving to. Okay, this looks like a good firing position, and he's almost loaded. Can't hit the 268 unless he changes position. Oh, no, he can. He can just loop it in there. It's going to be a difficult shot, though. I think he's going to try and splash him. Yep, got some splash. 405 hit points. He's still using the premium ammo, and that's going to cost him at the end of the game, but it does make a big difference when it comes to splash because of that extra blast radius. It's 14.5 meters as opposed to 13 meters, and that extra 1.5 meters, it really does make a huge difference. Okay, the enemy is being penned in the south area of the game. We've got the Strib 103B, which is the tier 10 Swedish IKEA. Flatback, rounds out. This one's going to hit him on the top. Oh, RNG said no. Oh, the Russian number generator said niet on that occasion. And the shell didn't hit the target, but he's picked up loads of stun assists since. Okay, what's his next target? Well, the mouse is making his way back to that pass. We're still a few seconds away from shooting. If you're wondering about the colours on that mouse, well, it's another of Jazz's skin. It says Mighty Mouse on the side of the vehicle, and the mouse is gone. Taken out by the 430U, the most OP medium in the game. He fires around into the Progetto, splashes him for 409. Good shot. All helps. He's up to 3.5k already of damage. Now, if you see those shells on the inside of that this Arty, well, this Arty actually had to have a massive support crew, not just the crew to actually help the Arty operate, but they actually had to have trucks to carry around the powder charges, which are in bags, and the actual shells as well, because they couldn't carry enough rounds in the actual Arty itself, and they had to have a whole mechanism which was capable of loading the shells. When he's trying to stop that Foch from destroying our teammates, I think he's just fired all his rounds and now he's out the game, and that's it. It's all over. So because he tracked that Foch, he picked up more damage assist. So 4k of damage. Let's have a look and see exactly how much he really got in the end. Well, it's an ace tank of a Microcesus in the T92 HMC. Well done. It's not the first ace he's had. He's had one before in this one because there's no scrolls underneath. He did get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 15. He got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle, and a Confederate medal as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And he was splashing multiple tanks at once in that game. In fact, one of the kills that he made during the game, the E50M, was a splash kill. Yes, he was accidentally in the wrong place at the wrong time, taken out by a shot that was aimed at one of his teammates, the 60TP. Win 8 for the game was 4,995, which is Super Unicum standard. And if we look at team score, we can see that, well, the highest damage in the game was done by him. 4,336 hit points of damage. He didn't pick up the high caliber for some reason, but yes, he did do a lot of damage in that game. Next high score was that Foch B, yes, with that auto magazine, 3841 to him. And after him, it was the T57 Heavy on our team with 3722. When it came to kills, it was the EBR 105 on our team and the Foch B on the enemy team with 3 kills apiece. And then there's 2 kills apiece, and there's a few of those, including Microcesus. And when it came to base XP, yes, he was in 3rd place on that one, because the T95 FP4001 Chieftain got 1,027 base experience points. 994 went to the EBR 105, and then 984 went to Microcesus. He fired 9 rounds, got 4 direct hits, 0 penetrations, 12 splash, damage of 4,336 hit points, of which 4,059 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the close one was that shot on the IS-7, which was very close to him when he fired. 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, and 523 hit points of damage assistance, and 2,027 hit points of stun assist of 10 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 74,777 credits, and after resupply of ammo, and this ammo, these shells are really expensive, especially the premium ones, he still made a profit. Would you believe it? 19,277 credits profit. And that's surprising considering how many premium rounds he fired. But he did pick up 9 bonds for the awards and 11 for the battle, total 20. 1,476 XP times 2 for the first victory took away 2,952 altogether. So well done on your ace tanker. Not the first time you've done it, but yes, I'm sure you'll be doing it more again. And a very nice performance in that battle as well. Really smacking them with multiple shots, multiple stuns. And well, that's the way to win this battle. If you've got a T92, spread the love around on the enemy and let your teammates feast upon their misery. That's the way to play Arty. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.